so today we are going to start working on this really old dresser that we have.
Yeah, it's like all scratched.
Yeah, it's all scratched up. So we are going
to... What color are we going to paint it?
I don't know. I'm thinking like a navy maybe, but we're going to strip all this off and sand it down.
We have some stuff that we can rip it off. We just put it on and then we just... But it can really hurt your skin.
Yeah, so you have to follow the directions.
So wear gloves.
Yep, that's right. So we stripped it, and I stripped everything like 3 times. And then we sanded it down once, and so here's what we have right now. I hate that I couldn't really get, I wanted to get some new hardware, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to because I couldn't really get that off. But I kind of like it like this. But we are going to attempt to whitewash it. I don't know if I said in the previous video that we were going to paint it like a blue color, because that was the plan to begin with, but we've changed our mind. So this is going to be my first attempt at whitewashing. The kids are at school. I know they wanted to help, but we're having to do this inside. So that probably would not be the best of ideas. So we have a bowl here, and we're going to do 2 parts water and 1 part paint, maybe, I think. I'm not exactly sure. I think we're going to start there and see if I like that. I'm very nervous about this. And then we are going to use some flat wall paint that we had from when we painted the house. And so the plan is to paint it, and then we'll wipe it down with a cloth, and that's supposed to make the whitewash look. And then I may get some gray stain to kind of antique it a little bit too. So I'm going to get this set up and we'll get started. So I already have the water in here. Oh. And as you can see, I did not measure that out, so wish me luck. It looks pretty watery though. All right, here we go. Alright, so you definitely have to let it sit longer than I did, apparently. But it does look kind of cool already. So let's try it again. I think I watered my paint down too much as well. Okay, so we're going to let this sit for 5 minutes, and then we will try it again. In the meantime, we're going to try to do the front part. Alright, so I like this part, but the rest is too light for me. Well, this side looks pretty good too. So maybe I just need to let it sit longer on the top and in the front. So we will try it again. So I like the top except for this area where I wasn't able to get the stain off. So I think I'm gonna do it one more time on the top. Alright, so I like the top. I like this, except for down here. I've got to do that again, and then I think I'm going to do another coat on that side. Alright guys, so here's what we've ended up with. I decided to go ahead and just paint all of it. I didn't figure you guys wanted to see that anymore because you had already watched me do a lot of it. So here's one of the drawers. There's another drawer. That drawer. And then this side. I really like it. I don't know. Once everything is completely dry, we'll put the drawers in and I'll get Matthew's opinion and the kids' opinion on as to whether we should distress it and stain it, because it's already pretty distressed, where I sanded it down prior to painting it, and I didn't get all of the stain off because I thought that looked pretty cool and a little on the lazy side. So we will come back later and let you know what we decided as to whether we're going to rub a stain over it. We've showed this to Whitley and Dad and Silas. And do you guys think that it should stay like this with a clear glaze, or would it be a glaze? A clear coat?
Clear glaze or coat.
Or should we stain it to make it look even older than it does?
Stain it.
You think so too? Yeah.
Yes, I think we should stain it and then put a clear Krispy Kreme glaze on it.
Ooh.
Oh.
I don't think that would last very long. We would catch Dad in there eating the dresser.
Good.
So we will try to get some stain, and maybe I'll work on this tomorrow. So we used water-based stain, some donuts.
We can decorate it with donuts,
water-based
and then we can
paint.
eat all it.
We put some water-based paint, so we're gonna get
I
some
think I already tasted the glaze.
water-based stain to go on top.
Smell like
Doesn't
that
smell like
kind
that.
of stinks.
Well, yeah, it's paint. Yeah. All right, so we will check in whenever we get our stain and we can start it.
But I don't know what this
Bye-bye.
is.
That's a paint stirrer. So we are going to attempt to stain this today. So this is a flat paint, and because it's a flat paint, it's probably going to soak up the stain quicker. So we are not going to brush it on. We are going to take it's supposed to be a lint-free cloth, but I don't have one, so this is an old baby blanket, and I'm going to wipe that on and pray that it works well. This is the finish that I got. It says navy, but in the store it looked pretty gray, which is kind of what I'm going for. Like I said, we are going to pray and hope for the best. So here we go. Oh, and we used water-based paint, so we're going to use water-based stain. Okay, so let's get this open here. Ooh, it does look really blue. Wow. Okay. All right. Oh, I'm so scared. Alright, so you're supposed to let it sit for 2 minutes and then be able to wipe it off, but this does not look good. Wow. This is definitely blue. Oh, so we will give it 2 minutes and then we will wipe it off, I guess. Okay, it's been 2 minutes, so we're going to try to wipe this off. So it doesn't look like any of it came off. I didn't use a brush because I was afraid that the brush would fully cover it. But, wow. That's not good. Nope. But you're good. Alright guys, this is the disaster that I created. So now I'm going to strip this off again and try it a second time. I have taped plastic bags so that I don't ruin what I've already worked on, hopefully. But let's get this done so we can paint it white again and, I don't know, try to do better the second time around. Alright, so it's dark in here right now, so sorry for the lighting, but this has been stripped again. And before I paint it white, we're gonna come over here and attempt to stain this drawer, because I thought, hey, why get the white paint out? If I mess this up, I'll have to strip it and paint it again white. So we're just gonna try this first and see where that gets us and go from there. Wish me luck. All right, we're gonna stop there and see what we end up thinking. I do not like this part. That was an accident. And so was that. But we'll see. I think I'll probably sand it down again because I do not like this. Okay guys, so I've made it very obvious that I'm incapable of using stain to distress furniture, so we are going to take this guy out on the back porch, and I'm just going to try to sand it down and distress it that way. And I think, I almost guarantee that that's going to turn out better for us. So I'm going to end up stripping this and sanding it down again, and we will paint that at the same time we paint this guy again, and we'll just go from there. All right, I realize the light is not that good out here, but having to work like every day, so I don't really get a whole lot of time to do this. So we're gonna take this sanding block. Hopefully you'll be able to tell what's going on, and we're just gonna sand down the parts that I want to look more rustic. And I'm just gonna try to hit the parts that I feel like would get hit anyway, would naturally get distressed. So we'll take this back in and let Matthew look at it tomorrow and see what he thinks. But I like this. We have Matthew here, and we have these two drawers sanded. So are you good with this as compared to the blue mess that I made?
Yeah, I like this more.
Yeah, me too. Okay, then we will go ahead and do the rest of it and put it together. I will video a little bit whenever we do the actual, what would it be called? The chest? The actual chest? So these are the drawers, the dresser, chest of drawers. Okay, when we do the big part, I'll video that. So we are now going to paint this, strip this drawer again, and I am actually going to measure out 1 part paint, 2 parts water, and paint these. I'm not going to make you watch that, but we will paint them, wipe them off, and then we will distress them. So we've got this guy painted again. Just have to let it dry, and this guy, and then we will sand it. We'll put a clear coat on it, and then we'll be all done, and I'm so excited. Well, we have to go get, I want to get new hardware possibly, if I can find some that will go over these. You can still see the outline of the old hardware. If not, we'll just put the old hardware back on there and it'll probably look okay. But I'm hoping to get some that you just like pull out that are big and chunky. Maybe they'll cover that. Alright, until they're dry. I have my big helper. What's your name?
So,
What are you looking at?
I was looking at a crow up there, a black crow.
Oh, okay.
I like
Well, we are going to sand this guy down, and we're going to start by taking the tape and the bags off. So let's do that, Silas. So this is the before. Okay, got tape on my foot. Got a sword.
Now start.
So we're just gonna do the edges like this. I'm just trying to get it a little bit brown here. What do you think?
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I think it looks good too. So what we need to do now is get some wet paper towels and wipe off all the dust. Okay? What?
You have waves right there.
Yeah, it's from having the camera on the head. All right, so we just have to get it, we have to put a clear coat on it, and then we'll put the drawers in, and we'll see how awesome it looks. I'm excited. Are you excited? Lots of hard work, huh? Yeah.
Mom, I think I know where the waves come from. Look at this hot glue.
Yeah, I know.
That's what
There's
it
hot
looks
glue
like.
on the inside of my headband, yep. And so Sauce said I have waves on my head.
That's kind of weird in the video.
All right, so we'll put the clear coat on. I'll put a link in the description of what kind of clear coat we use because I'm not going to video that part. And then we'll do a big reveal and we have all the drawers in and we'll see how awesome it looks. All right.
Bye.
Goodbye. We finally finished it. Okay, Whitley, you want to show them? Ah, here it is. Finally finished and I love it.
Good side.
Get it from the good side. All right, so there's that side.
It looks
The
so
top.
And
This
there's a
side.
surprise on every drawer.
Close. Yay.
Oh no, there's another surprise in the next drawer.
Yeah, so I've had my laundry in boxes for literally months.
Here, get ready for this last one.
Oh man, it's gonna be so surprising. More clothes, yay!
That's so awesome.
So I had hoped to get different hardware, but I couldn't find any that matched the holes.
Mama,
So
this
we
is like
just
coming out
used-
right here.
Yeah, I know. I actually lost one of the screws, so I have to find it. But it didn't keep me from getting my clothes in my drawers.
She loves this. She if it wasn't done, she wouldn't mind doing it for a whole year to get it done. She loves this dresser. We're probably gonna make this a video, but we're gonna paint this part of it.
Well, I'm not going to show them the bed right now because I don't have it made. That's okay. So the only thing here, scoot over this way for a second so I can show them. The only thing I don't like is I did the dressers at 3 different times. And so the middle one is a little bit wider than the other ones. But still, I love it. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited we got this done so Mom can spend some quality time with me.
Making bracelets, right?
Yes.
All right. So if
And
you
I love this
enjoyed,
new shirt I got from shout out Kylie and Madison.
and their mom.
Yes.
So if you enjoyed this everyday adventure and you'd like to see us maybe do some other furniture projects, which we're definitely going to do in the future, give us a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and remember to make every day an adventure.
Bye.